Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another episode of Behind the Scenes with Shiv. Since we're all quarantined and we've been advised to stay indoors, in today's episode of the vlog, I've changed the format. I'm going to recommend you guys 5 movies that y'all can watch on Netflix right now. But these aren't just any movies. These are thriller movies with twist endings. So let's go behind the scenes.
And action!
For those of you who know me, for those of you who follow my work, know that I'm currently working on a comic book, Gone Case. Gone Case is a thriller with a twist ending. So in the process of writing the comic book, I did loads of research. Research being binge watch movies on Netflix. So today I'm going to recommend you 5 movies that you can watch right now on Netflix while staying indoors, all of which have twist endings. Movie number 1, The Perfection. The Perfection came out in 2018. Now let me give you an insight about this movie. When I started this film, I was like, okay, I know this actress. She came in another hit film called Get Out. It's about 2 musicians who kind of compete with each other, but then before you know it, they kind of fall in love with each other. You don't know what's happening until you reach a point where you're like, what the? Trust me, it will blow your mind. There are some sick twists, there are some creepy twists, right until you reach the very end where there's another twist. So this is definitely a must watch. I recommend it to all you guys, The Perfection. Movie number 2, Don't Breathe. Don't Breathe came out in 2016 and it's about a bunch of thieves who enter this blind man's home to steal his stash of cash. What happens is they discover this blind man is not exactly who he seems to be. There are twists, there are turns, and movies like this, you've got to listen to the subtle hints that they drop in the beginning of the movie. You've got to listen to the subtle hints that they drop towards the end of the movie, because as the movie concludes, you go like, okay, it connects, everything connects. So this is a movie that I recommend as a must watch. It's definitely a thriller with multiple twists. Don't Breathe. Movie number 3, Gone Girl. Now I'm sure a lot of you know about this movie already. This is one of the few commercial movies that I wanted to put out there, mostly because this is my favorite movie of all time. The story revolves around a couple whose marriage is troubled. The husband cheats on her. The husband has financial problems, the couple starts having problems. Before you know it, the wife goes missing. Then the story takes a turn where you don't know whether the husband has got something to do with the wife missing or whether the wife is up to something. You keep questioning yourself, did he, didn't he, did he, didn't he? Until you reach the midpoint of the film and you get a thrilling twist. And right up to the climax there you get another twist. This movie is one I recommend that you watch over and over again, because on second viewing, you'll put clues together that you missed the first time. Movie number 4 is The Invitation. The Invitation stars Logan Marshall Green, a highly underrated actor but a strong performer. The movie is centered around a couple who has been invited to the boyfriend's ex's house for dinner. It's like a couple's dinner happening over there. And as the movie starts off, it starts off a little slow, there's a little bit of character building, but as the movie progresses, you notice something weird, something off, something weird going on, until you reach the conclusion of the film, which gives you one of the most wicked twists in Netflix history. As soon as that twist came, the only thing I can tell you guys is stay away from your ex. Even if it is with your new partner, stay away from your ex. Bad news. Movie number 5, and I had to put this movie in here because of the current situation that we all are in. We all have to stay indoors because it's really dangerous to go outside. We're all trying to control this pandemic together. So I had to throw this movie in there. It's called The Purge. For those of you who watched it, rewatch this movie because it's got eerie similarities to what's going on with us right now. The plot of The Purge revolves around, well, The Purge. The Purge is a day that's been sanctioned in the US where people can indulge in killing. A lot of people do indulge in that killing. They do kill their neighbors, their friends, their families, whoever they need to kill to get ahead. What's funny is characters in the movie do end up killing who they want to kill, but the main characters of the film are a family. And this family is secluded in their house, in isolation, away from the public eye, just like we are right now. The movie does have a twist ending, and quite a shocking twist ending might I add. So do check it out. So guys, that's the list for this week. We've got The Perfection, we've got Don't Breathe, we've got Gone Girl, we've got The Invitation, and we've got The Purge. All 5 thriller movies with twist endings that you can binge watch right now on Netflix. Next episode, I'll give you guys another list. Until then, stay tuned for another episode of Behind the Scenes with Shiv.